So back in March I found out that I'm pregnant, and I was excited because a while ago I saw a big sign outside Toxteth Library and it said, "You're never too young to join the library." And I really wanted to go and test out if this was true with my scan photo and just see if that was the case or not. Also I'm looking forward to being a mother and things. So when I was 6 weeks pregnant, I had my first my first midwife appointment, and I remember I was just about to leave the house. I was in a bit of a rush, and then I remembered, I need to have a urine sample, and I don't know about you, but I don't have loads of appropriately sized little wee containers just lying about my house ready for me to wee in. And so you have to kind of improvise and come up with the best thing you can. You need something with a good lid, obviously. My husband's lunchbox has one of those clippy lids, which I thought would be perfect. So I did quite a big wee because I thought that would make the box look kind of proportionally small. And I arrived at the appointment like, "Boo, here is my wee." And they made me sort of pour it out into a smaller pot because they actually needed to post it off somewhere. Also Dan wanted his lunchbox back, obviously. But nothing could have prepared me for the first question that they asked me, which they have to ask all women, which was, "Are you female?" Now, I'm not against political correctness, but really, how many people are born women and then think, "Do you know what, I think I want to live life as a man," and then think, "Do you know what, even though I'm enjoying living life as a man, I think I want to have a baby." There might be one or two, but does that really necessitate every woman being asked, "Are you female?" I don't think so. So when I was 12 weeks pregnant, I had my first scan. Do you want to see the picture?
Yeah!
Oh, I'm glad you said that. So here's the baby. Easy. And I don't know if you were thinking what I was thinking when I first saw this. What's this thing on its head here? Can you see that? It kind of looks like our baby is wearing a skull cap. And I've got a bigger one here. I've just enlarged it just so in case you can't see properly. I think we're having a Jewish baby. You can see the skull cap, the Torah, the menorah. I'm not against Jewish babies. I just would expect them to come from Jewish parents. My dad's actually quite pro-Palestine, so it's a little bit awkward. More recently I felt it kicking, and it was like a really beautiful moment, and I just wanted to share that with someone. So I drove 100 miles to where my mum lives, and I gave her a good kicking. It turns out there's an age where that stops being cute. She don't really appreciate that. So I have to kind of decide about a lot of things now, like about breastfeeding and stuff like that, and I've been told all the health benefits of breastfeeding, and I probably will do that, but kind of not for that reason. Just, I like a bargain, me. And also I'm quite lazy, and it's just right there, isn't it? And I thought I'll try and think of a male analogy because I don't want to alienate all the men with this pregnancy talk. So I thought, if you're a man and you could wee out cold beer, you would, wouldn't you? You'd get over the weirdness and you'd have you'd have a few pints. I got this letter through this week from Liverpool Women's Hospital. Dear Madam, I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that you have a place on the breastfeeding workshop at Liverpool Women's Hospital. Please bring along a doll or a soft toy. Now I'm an adult, so I don't have a doll or a soft toy really. Just like I don't have lots of wee pots, I need to improvise. So I brought along a few things that are possibilities that I could take to this workshop. First of all, our giraffe CD rack is an option for the workshop. Maybe. Maybe something a bit smaller and a bit softer. This is a Kazakhstani wedding camel. That's an option, a bit more portable. And then I remembered, oh, I do have a soft toy, great. So yeah, we're definitely going to be the weirdest people at this workshop. And the other thing we've got to decide about, and I'll end on this, is about nappies, because there's cloth nappies, which are kind of better for the environment, and then disposable nappies that are kind of a bit more convenient but more expensive. And you have to make decisions on these things. And so to help me make this decision, I read the Wikipedia article on disposable nappies. And I know sometimes Wikipedia can be not that accurate, but I'm pretty sure this is all true, so I'm going to read it to you now and see what you think. Disposable nappies. Contrary to popular belief, the origins of disposable nappies date back to at least 4000 BC. Disposable nappies grow on the nappulus tree originally from Honduras, but are now grown in many regions of the world. Many people wrongly think that babies have always been around, but in fact the first babies were invented by Sir Henry Baby in 1832. Prototype babies from the 1830s were very different to the babies we all know and love today. These early babies were 20 foot tall and caused a lot of destruction in British towns of that era. After London Bridge fell down, due to it being chewed by several giant babies, Sir Henry Baby modified his invention considerably when he brought out babies in the handheld format. This is what earned him his knighthood. The idea of using disposable nappies as a way of absorbing the urine of babies was not commonplace until the late 80s. Before that time, there were several methods used to cope with the waste products of babies. These include using tortoise shells as potties, attaching balloons to babies' private areas, whole families permanently living in giant toilets, feeding babies dry ice so that their poos and wees come out as ice cubes, and cloth nappies. So, I think we've all learned something tonight. Thanks.